Hi everybody, and these are my last words from 2017. So first of all, I do wish everybody a really prosperous and gorgeous 2018. And I hope you guys are going to have great holidays. I know we put so much time and effort in it, and we hope for the best. And let's let it be. Let's this year enjoy everything. This was the year of planting, year number 1, and we are entering the year number 2, where we are actually being called to stand up and be counted. And it's going to be a very interesting year where people who will be doing their work will be highly rewarded, and the people who won't do their work, they'll be asked to do that again, and you'll have to literally repeat this class. So hence there is a huge incentive. My readings in 2018 will be guiding you through it. Each time I would quote unquote give you a homework, and I'll say this is where you have to head this time. And don't be hard on yourself. Even if you don't get it each and every time, there's always a second and third opportunity. Hey, not everybody is like, born smart, and we all can use this, maybe even additional kind of learning of the lesson. Also, I want to thank everybody who ordered annual Taroscope, and if you haven't received it for any reason, we are going through this Mercury retrograde, please just send me an email, mysticcattarot@gmail.com. You can see it below in the description, so I can send it to you right away. For those of you who didn't order, let me just give you a little bit scope about that, because I do highly recommend to get it, because it does give you this homework, it does give you overview, and gives you a clear understanding to where you can really prosper in the next year. So let's start on that one. Okie dokie, all annual Taroscopes are now done. Believe it or not, that was a great effort. And each of them is anywhere between 1 hour and 45 minutes, and some of them are even going to 2 hours. The first segment is kind of collectively about the year we are going into, 2018. That's some good 45 minutes. And after that, you can check your own sign and everything is going on. So this is right now, every individual one is like $29.95, and collectively to get them all is $59.95. So guys, feel free to go and check this link below or the link on the screen and go and order your Taroscope. You can get it within 24 hours and sometimes even faster. So to everybody who ordered, thank you so much, and I really hope you're going to enjoy and even order additional one. Hi Virgo, and welcome to your last bi-weekly for 2017. So let's start with telling you which cards you have, because not everybody is familiar with this deck. First card is the Sun reversed. Then you have 4 of Cups reversed. Another 4 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Cups. 8 of Wands in the central position, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed, 5 of Cups, and the Temperance, and the energy was the Death. So let's see. What you're bringing into the situation is a question. It looks like about someone, whether you have someone or you want to be with someone. It looks like you have really lofty ideas about the mate you want to be with. This is a soulmate card. But the soulmate card is, however, also linked with 2 cards that are reversed, which is saying that circumstances are not yet there. The Sun is generally talking about children, marriages, celebrations. And the Queen of Cups upright to somebody generous, loving, but also very naive. Now with these 2 cards reversed, we are talking about some kind of energy that is not fostering celebration, and maybe there is almost how to put it, maybe manipulating energy. Queen of Cups could be somebody who is manipulating with tears, where maybe you're just overly emotional. Maybe, you know, the partner is not willing to commit, and you're kind of trying to make sure this happens. Because on some level you feel this is the proper person. Or if you're single, you're kind of wondering why things are not really happening for you for some reason. This is a very, very strong card. It will be one of my favorites in the entire deck. That and the Star card. But like, this card is now reversed. So the clarity about the situation is not there. Now, at present, there is like kind of issue of maybe, look, you have a both 4 and 5 of cups. So it's kind of like moving from lethargy, melancholy, kind of like maybe even being choosy, or maybe losing all the choices, to feeling, okay, you know what, the best is behind me. Which this card is also saying this is not the case. Well, we might be mesmerized with the things that, you know, we have lost, which is like obviously clear in this picture. Oh my gosh, this milk is gone. The truth is that in our reach is somebody else. This Two of Cups is definitely talking about a soulmate. This is the soulmate card. Maybe you are focused all along on the wrong person. Maybe you're focused all along on the things that you want, not realizing that life happens. Just guys, keep in mind that guys with whom I had the best time in my life would never pass my list test. Never. You know, me getting together with a rock musician who is doing the stuff, it will be just like on a paper, my worst nightmare. But it's what happened. So this is basically telling me that you need to kind of like maybe reconfigure yourself, maybe kind of loosen up a little bit, go with the flow. I know that you're really well organized and you are definitely coming to yourself. Now, the good news is the communication is going to be open. It's going to happen. This also means arrows of love. This does actually mean that energy, action, things are going on. Things are going with the flow. Lovely, 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 lovely card to go in there. And it's kind of like definitely combined with this, it's kind of pushing you in a new energy. Now, the fact that you had death over here, I'm wondering if few of you have finished relationship. That something just felt, maybe somebody left you out in the cold, maybe it just couldn't be made, or that relationship had to be renegotiated. It kind of like reached like a natural end on some level. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a talk. Do you want to go seriously or no? And the person said, no, 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 I'm still not willing to kind of, commit. And it's okay, fine, but I do need somebody who will kind of build life with me, and hence kind of like you walk away. And now maybe after all the chips have fallen, is like realization, oh my gosh, kind of like this meant actually more to me that I'm willing to admit, and now this is coming back, and communication about that. So in a sense, it might be a little bit bittersweet, and you might actually think that, you know, you are at the loss, but this is not going to shut you down. And in fact, you're going to possibly open yourself to the new circumstances. Or if this person comes back, maybe it was just bad timing. Because on every level, you actually have good cards, but you also have cards that are sort of like pulling you back. So what I see toward the basically midnight strokes, I see that you're kind of like realizing that just insisting on your own terms, insisting on your own package. You see, this is kind of like that being square kind of thing, and having all your goodies hidden is not fun. That if you really want a soulmate, if you really want to be with somebody, the sharing has to happen, and also dreams have to happen, and these dreams have to be mutual. Look at that moon, like connecting these two cards very much. And here the sun is setting, so you kind of have a lots of moon-like feeling. So moon is romance, but romance also in a sense that you still don't know where it will go. But you do know that the first step toward that is like you loosening up, is you engaging life, which is exactly what you're doing. You are actually using the positive card of this death card, and hopefully this is going to clear, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is basically earth sign, just like you. She's basically the perfect woman. She's like not a flashy object. She is not that sexy chick that every man is like drooling about and always maybe is going to say, like my hairdresser says, Sidney Crawford is his perfect woman and he's not marrying because he's waiting for her to show up. Well, not going to happen. This is the woman that men end up being very happy with. This is also a very attractive woman, but she doesn't want to show her attractiveness in a flashy way. She is the one who is going to pride herself with being resourceful, reliable, and absolutely person that everybody can look up to, kind of like sort of like a pillar of a home and of a family. And then, guys, the magic happens. Maybe you're releasing one fish back. Off you go. Maybe somebody didn't work because you realize that all these emotions that you had to go through with someone or in the past were basically hints. Wrong path. And that it's sometimes even when we meet the right person that things can also kind of come in a way. Now, the Temperance is announcing, saying, patient, be patient. The right person is going to show up at the right time, in the right place, in the right situation. This is like at the stroke of the midnight, you guys make this wish because it's supposed to happen for you. This is like really, really lovely. So let me clarify a few cards over here. Let's see the Sun. Let me see this Force. Like there is like lack of stability. You're trying to stabilize this period, both emotionally and financially. But financially, actually, you're going to kind of loosen the purse and kind of engage life, which kind of is very lovely. And I think you're really shifting. I really don't think these are two different women. I really don't. But it might be that women or people, it could be that you're leaving somebody in the past and you're starting with somebody in the future, or you are becoming like much better person right now. So let's see the Sun. Yeah, something kind of caused sadness, something that you really thought it would work out. Yeah, this is kind of like a relationship where you were watching every step. You kind of like were so nervous that you were maybe even going into spying mode, and you just realized this maybe worked for a while, maybe it made you feel you're in control, but ultimately it didn't help. This boredom, this indecisiveness has to be with feeling of lack, even though the card is called some money. In this particular case, it means very much like this card. Like, I mean, all these options on the table are offered, so why the heck do you don't want it, right? So it means that maybe sometimes we really need to wait for the right things to knock on our door. Oh wow, look at this. It's going to be greatly rewarded. You opening basically the string, the purse string. I'm not talking go and spend all your money. I'm just saying literally open this to engage with other people. Kind of have fun, go out. All these toys and everything that you accumulated, it's way more fun if you share with someone. I think you still have the stench of somebody who left you regretful over things you did with someone in the past, but opening up is bringing this love, and I actually do see this love happening. Yeah, and this was a journey for you. Yeah, you were really giving yourself, and you're really sad about the past. But please, and I think because I pull it out this way, it says this kind of was a journey about self-discovery. But look, on the soulmate part, you guys are getting ready. You absolutely are getting ready. So, my dear Virgo, don't go away. I'm going to pull this card away. I'm going to also pull one card, a flavor of 2018. And guys, grab your own Taroscope. Is really kind of like instructional. It gives you homework how to get to what you need, and also in which kind of areas of your life you really need to look into it. So check my website www.cattarot.ca for that. But right now, let's see what kind of message you get for 2018 Virgo. 2018. I want only one. Only one. I really want this focus. And there you go. It says, by the book. You kind of like that, right? But let's see. And it's 11. And we are going in the year number 11. My annual horoscopes have 45 minutes covering about this and this year that is ahead of us, and then it goes into the particular sign. So let's go about this. What you got? It says, the universe works with a structure of divine laws and principles that provide a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and floating them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. So this is telling me, given the rest of the reading, is going by the book is like what you know it should be, versus just accepting and fighting and having nightmare about situations. But you're also getting relationship message with this. It says this: getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. And I think this actually probably is something that you enjoy to hear. I remember my cousin married a Virgo with whom I really got along very well. She is my dear friend. However, when we were talking about horoscopes and me being Aquarius, I simply thrive on change and on rebelling. And for her, it was like, oh, why would I do that? So you see, to me, getting this would be a major nightmare. For you guys, it's going to work. So you see, this is where number 11 works in mysterious ways. It kind of like makes you push you to the level where you are supposed to be, not kind of like where I want you, etc. So this is why tarot is a big homework. It's a big universal spirit message. So thank you, Virgo, very much for supporting me throughout the year. This was like my first year. It's finishing end of January, and it was a journey for me as well. I again wish you very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And in the meantime, if you can like, subscribe, share, that means a lot to me as well. And until 2018, love ya.